We have 150 hamburgers that we're going to cook. We're going to use every single one of them, and 200 hot dogs. The hamburgers and hot dogs both came from, here's a plug, from Costco. It's the best that they have hamburger-wise and the best that they have beef hot dogs. And our two chefs here, Brian and Larry and Les, are the three best chefs that ever hit the Legion, and they prepare all of our meat products perfectly. Let's hear it for our chefs. They're wonderful, and thank you very much.
This is Dawn Cromartie reporting from Pavilion 18, and we're greeting all the veterans from the VA for our fall picnic. We're really excited to be here.
Right to the fishing.
We had just done a big bingo game over there. Over 55 were there. We expect about 125 here. And to my left is this fabulous lady, Jeanette Teresa, our Sergeant at Arms.
All these gentlemen getting off the bus are from the VA hospital, and they immediately go to the pier because they love to fish. And the Key Biscayne Yacht Club, Steve Tellum, and his mother and his beautiful wife, they arrange for this, and they provide us with a sheet cake. It says "God Bless America" every year from Winn-Dixie, a full sheet cake. So we're very appreciative. Now we also have the Key Biscayne Fire Department, and they're fantastic. Every year they come here, provide us all the water, sodas, cups, and anybody needs any emergencies, which I do, I got a boo-boo, they take care of us, and which is very nice to have.
Hey there, Eric Lang, Fire Chief of Key Biscayne here. I know we have many of our personnel here that are supporting the veterans and the post and the auxiliary, the great work that they do to support the veterans. We represent many, many people that haven't forgotten what they do, so thank you.
Anyway, my name's Andy. I'm a firefighter here in Key Biscayne. I've been here 17 years, had the pleasure of serving. We try and help out any way we can when the disabled vets come. So even though I'm retiring, I'll still be here for every one of these.
What's the most wonderful thing that you get out of being here?
Besides the hamburgers and hot dogs, it's a really good feeling inside, helping others.
How you doing, ma'am?
So thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for your service. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Thank you. And here's another gentleman. Hello. Hi. Thank you for your service. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Have is the American Legion pays for this, and they pay for all the food that for this function. And Bill Back State Park, Art and Lou are the managers here of the park, and they, the state of Florida, provide us with this beautiful Pavilion D18, and we've also the area where they can do their fishing. So we really appreciate it, and they give it to us twice a year at no cost. And believe me, we love no cost since we sell poppies, and all that money goes back to the troops in some way or another. I want to thank again the American Legion Post for all their support, because if it wasn't for them, the American Auxiliary would not be around.
When we first started this, I was here for the first time, and I got so much out of it. I want to be here every time they have one, and I think I've made them all because I don't travel that much. I love Key Biscayne, and my business was out here being a boat captain, so I'm retired and I can make all these, and it's fun to do it. And I'm also a veteran, so I know what it's like. I'm a Korean veteran, and I look forward to seeing all these new veterans and the old veterans. So it's something I really like, and I love feeding them all, and they have such a good time. It's a super thing, and I hope we never stop doing it.
Susan Malvin here, and she's lucky to have her husband a veteran, and he'll be coming shortly too, and he's taking advantage of the services at the VA momentarily. He's a real big guy, and he's a lot of fun when he comes to this, as well as our bingo games.
I just wanted to thank everybody over at the VA. My husband had a very serious illness, but for the VA, he is walking now, and I'm very appreciative of everything that the auxiliary has done for him over at the VA, as well as the other veterans. Thank you.
It's beautiful down here. I love this place. Yeah, it's lovely to come out for anything.
One of the best parts of hosting this picnic each year for the veterans is that almost 100% of their time is being in the VA hospital. And some of these men have never seen the ocean or the bay. And we discovered that 17 years ago when we started doing this, that some of them had never seen the ocean and they're 20 minutes away. So we started doing these picnics over here for them, and they just absolutely love it. We set up fishing for them, and we have a picnic with all the trimmings, the hamburgers, the hot dogs, the chili, potato salad, and a whole assortment of home-baked goods for the men. So they love every part of this, and lots of hugs and lots of thank yous. So it's very heartwarming.
First time here, so I'm looking around and I know I'm going to enjoy myself around all the veterans. And I really appreciate what y'all are doing for the veterans. I served in Vietnam 1968, right during the tip.
You don't forget that.
No, I don't. But through it all, I made it home.
We're all blessed.
Yeah, it's good to be around a lot of other Vietnam vets, Desert Storm, all of us who went through the same trauma that we were going through.
Because you understand each other.
Yeah, similar things, but different outfits. It doesn't matter whether you come Navy, Army, Air Force, or Marine, Coast Guard. It doesn't matter what year you went, but as long as you serve the country, that's the main thing.
I was after Vietnam, so I didn't do wartime. Thank God, yeah. Oh yeah, we're still brothers. Yes, and I thank them, the ones that were in combat.
Oh well, it was, and we'll leave it at that. Really, it was, yeah.
Something you never forget. Huh?
Oh, indeed. But we're back here, and just want to say we appreciate this very much. It means a lot. It really does, and I believe to all of us. Well, it was our honor. It was our honor, and y'all came to the VA to the hospital and brought the bingo game. And that was the first time, and I don't know how long I played bingo. So that was a really good time. Yeah. Oh, it was. Breaks up everything, you know.
Where did you serve?
Captain June, Marine. And my schooling was at Camp Geiger.
Adopted Troops program where they do shipments of small items, health items to the troops abroad. We have a large troop right now. There are about 80 of them. And we'll be doing another shipment in November. And we try to do some little holiday things too when it's like November or December.
But we enjoy this probably as much or more than you do. I know that's hard to believe. I've been calling numbers, and you people know, if you're at bingo, I get a ball out of this. I feel like a top sergeant up there on that stage. But anyway, I didn't get to shake everybody's hand here, but I tried to, and I will do this every time as long as I live, okay? Again, I want to tell you how much the auxiliary worked for this. This is their life, and they really, really support you guys, as well as us. And they're here today, they order all the food. We pay for it, but they do all the work. I'd like to have a hand for the auxiliary, first of all, please, for all the work they do. And for Jeanette Teresi, who spends a day going to Costco, and her poor husband, all he can do is sit and play bridge, and wait for her to come home to cook dinner for him in the evening and make his martini. Dick is over there somewhere hiding. I don't know where he is, but he is the recipient of his dear wife. We also, I also want to acknowledge the guys that stand in that smoke pit over there. Brian Lynch has been doing this since we started. He's the taller of the two. Lee's there, Larry LaRousse. They're American Legion members. And without them, people would get fed, I'll tell you that. I also want to thank the fire department of Key Biscayne. Fire department! Huge cake the Winn-Dixie provides for us, but it's also by the Tellum family.
Tellum pays for it.
Steve Tellum. Is Steve here?
Oh, Steve!
He's that skinny little guy with the orange jersey. And his mother, Nancy Tellum. She buys that cake. So we appreciate that very much for Nancy. She's an old friend of ours. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. But right now, I believe the president of the auxiliary.
Hey, Dick, don't forget Mike Rice down there with the fish.
Well, he has never showed up. I would like to see Mike.
Because he's always down there.
Hey, Mike.
He's always down there.
Hi, we just introduced you. Thank you.
He's got the
Mike's father was a pilot in World War II, and a bomber, and had quite a record, okay? He died several years ago. He was a member of the American Legion. President of our auxiliary, Don Cromartie, whose father was the founder of our American Legion. He passed away a year ago, last July. It's actually called the Dick Cromartie Post 374 of Key Biscayne.
Thank you, Vice Commander. We do have one more bingo game, and it's going to be in December. And then we'll start off again for the next year. We thought about this, and we decided to recognize a very interesting fireman here, Andy Frosch. He's going to be retiring soon. And we're all going, oh, but he's going to still show up for some things. And he has taken it upon himself not only to be a part of the refreshment scene here with the other guys from the fire department, but also for our lunches over at the beach club for the PTSD veterans. So we thought we'd honor him today, and I wish we could give him more than this, but if he's on his way up here. So I think everybody should give him a round of applause. So our Americanism Medal, we don't just give out freely, and so we hope you will enjoy this. And we have a certificate of commendation to Andy Frosch, Key Biscayne Fire Department, in recognition of outstanding cooperation and appreciation for active participation in the Miami VA picnics and PTSD luncheons. This 25th day of October 2018, signed by myself and the Vice Commander, Richard Graham. So congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's my pleasure. I can't out-talk.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Yeah, one more.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming. I know sometimes it always isn't the easiest thing to get to the buses and get here and everything, so it's always good to see your hungry faces. And we totally love going to bingo games and seeing you all. So we'll see you soon in December.
Through the night with the lights above, from the mountains, through the prairies, through the oceans, to where we go. sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Have a good time. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Leo. I'm with the Islander News, and I've been covering this great event for about 5 years now. It's always an honor to be here among the veterans and our neighbors in Key Biscayne. It's a great event where they bring the veterans down from the VA hospital in Miami, and Mike Rice shows them how to fish. There's a great barbecue, and it's a wonderful event that they do for them about twice a year. And it's a pleasure to always be here and an honor. Personally, I get to see, our veterans, how they're enjoying their lunch and how proud they are to have served. And I get a great idea of satisfaction just being here and being part of the event.
One of our newest ventures at the VA is visiting the spinal injury cord unit. There are 30 beds there, and it's an amazing experience to meet these men who sacrificed a lot in their lives, and a lot of them, are going to have great difficulty walking if they can. So we go in and we greet them, and we always bring homemade goodies to see them. So they also get to go to special sports clinics, which is just out of sight. That goes on, and their therapist there that leads that is just dynamite. So we're involved in a lot of things, and we exist on our donations. So we thank the community for definitely our poppy days over at good old Winn-Dixie. And so hopefully we'll see you around the community. And, if you want to help and volunteer, like at our picnic, that would be dynamite. We can always use some extra help. And we're always looking for new members, too, as well as the Legion.